The next MCU movie could be the X-Men, and it could be comic accurate. We talk about all of that and more in today's video, so make sure you stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Jedi Junkyard. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Kyle, and around here we take the top 10 posts from X this week and put them into a video in a condensed amount of time so we don't waste any of yours. All I ask that you leave a like and subscribe on this video right now. Follow me at all my links in the description, and let's dive into number 10. Number 10, Avengers Doomsday is recording exceptional performance on long lead tracking. It is projected to be the highest grossing film of the year. When I think about Avengers Doomsday, I think about The Odyssey and Dune Part 3. Those are the two biggest movies that Avengers Doomsday has to compete against. As I was thinking about this, I also got brought back to math class junior year or senior year when I'm just refreshing my page on my Chromebook to find out when the Avengers Endgame trailer was going to drop. Does this movie have that much hype? I think it will as we approach that time in December, but I don't know if it's as big as Avengers Endgame. We have to treat this like maybe it's like a first Avengers movie. Was there the hype for that? I don't really remember. All I want to know from you is, do you think Avengers Doomsday is going to outperform Dune Part 3 and The Odyssey? And if you even think it's going to be better than Endgame. Number 9, Jake Schreier wants to cast Steven Yeun in another role in the MCU. I love Steven very dearly, and he's one of the very best actors that we have. So I mean, I would not be not looking for places to cast him. Steven Yeun was supposed to play Sentry in the Thunderbolts, but Lewis Pullman actually got the role. Do I think Steven Yeun would have been great as Sentry? Of course, but Lewis Pullman absolutely killed it. Steven Yeun has been known to play some phenomenal characters like Glenn from The Walking Dead, Invincible. If you've watched the show Beef on Netflix, I'm a huge fan of him in that. So whatever they decide to put him in the MCU, I know is going to be the right choice. My question to you, who you want to see him play? Number 8, Brad Winderbaum says Vision Quest will be full of surprises. There are so many surprises in Vision Quest that are like not out there yet. So this was on the Escape Pod podcast. They actually, Alex and Andrew got Brad Winderbaum, the CEO of Marvel Projects, Marvel Television, not the CEO, but he's one step under Kevin Feige. They work together. And we have to kind of program our minds to not forget about Vision Quest. It comes out this year, and it's before Avengers Doomsday. So we have Daredevil, obviously, that's going on now, the Punisher one-shot special, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Vision Quest, and then Avengers Doomsday. And I'm sure there'll be other things sprinkled in there. Brad Winderbaum saying there's many surprises, I think is going to be, or at least play a big role as we go into Avengers Doomsday, because I'm sure there's going to be someone that shows up in Vision Quest. I'm excited for Vision Quest. But by all means, I think it's going to be one of the best projects that they put out, but we'll have to wait and see. Number 7, the LA premiere for Spider-Man Brand New Day will take place on July 27th. So I just want to make an announcement. On July 27th, I will be throwing my phone into the ocean. I can't get this movie spoiled for me. I need to sit down in a theater opening day on a Thursday and just be hyped and have a nostalgic, authentic experience sitting down and watching one of the best superheroes of all time. Let me know if you'll be seeing Spider-Man Brand New Day opening night. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you probably are. But are you going to do the same thing? Are you going to throw your phone into the nearest pond, lake, ocean, toilet? Number 6, Jake Schreier confirms Marvel Studios has plans for multiple X-Men films. First, we have to make one great movie, but we always have an eye as we're talking about it too. What are the different places this can go? What hasn't been explored as much from the comics? And how can that be incorporated? Here's the thing. Hugh Jackman's getting up there in age, but he's still in phenomenal shape. Obviously, Cyclops is coming back in Avengers Doomsday, and I do think the X-Men are going to have an important role in Avengers Doomsday. Obviously, we know Doctor Doom is pretty powerful, and we're going to need all the help we could get. I do see them doing something where they pass the torch to a new X-Men team, and that's what the movies are based off, with maybe Hugh Jackman showing up as a mentor in it. I'm excited for an X-Men movie. This movie is slated to come out in 2028, so we're just gonna have to wait and see after Doomsday what it really looks like. And then we have Avengers Secret Wars the next year. It's gonna be nuts. Number 5, Avengers Secret Wars will reportedly begin filming in June. Here's my thought process when they announce something like this. I don't see them with Avengers Doomsday production having 30 of the biggest actors in the world all in one place, or at least their time. Say they have time to shoot for Avengers Doomsday. Wouldn't you shoot for Avengers Secret Wars as well if the story's already written? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I just feel like it's kind of redundant to have two different sets for stars like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Steve Rogers, or Chris Evans. It's like, maybe that's right. I just don't believe that they're just starting to begin filming. That's up for interpretation, and if I'm getting it from this film-based UK productions, I think I'm gonna have to go with it. This is my favorite one from this week. Number 4, Brad Winderbaum confirms that Norman Osborn will eventually suit up as the Green Goblin in your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You know it's coming, but you get to live with the characters first. This show is not canon, but you need to watch it. Like, if you're watching this right now, I need you to click off and go watch this show. I watched this as I was reading the Spider-Man Omnibus. Shout out to my boy Billy for getting me that for Christmas. And it was almost like I was looking at the comic and then looking at the screen, and it was like matching up, slightly altered. The comics are, you know, have that style of artistry and illustration, and the same thing with the show. It was just phenomenal to watch. It was very easy to watch, and it was just a cool plot. Obviously, we know Spider-Man is supposed to be a nerdy kid, and they executed on that perfectly. If you have watched this show, please let me know what you think about it, because I get hated for this opinion all the time. Number 3, Brad Winderbaum has already seen the first animatic for Marvel Zombies Season 2, Episode 1. It was crazy. It delivers not just on zombies, but also on an MCU thing that has never really happened before that we're really excited to do. Marvel Zombies was phenomenal. 4 episodes, straight to the point, right near Halloween time. I don't see why this can't be a concurrent series that comes out every year. I'm a fan of it because they can get away with gore, blood, rated R stuff, and it's animated, so you can do things that really don't take a lot of work. I mean, obviously they take a lot of work, but instead of getting someone in live action to swing a sword the right way, you could just animate it. I think this is phenomenal, and I'm super excited for season 2. Number 2, Wilson Bethel describes Bullseye as an apex predator. His skill set is so lethal, and he knows it, that he can sort of walk through the world like he's the lion and it's his savannah. It just gives him this really fun, menacing aura that hopefully plays really well on screen. It's certainly something I love to play with as an actor. I think it's really fun. Obviously, with Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Wilson Bethel's Bullseye has been, you know, the top on the list when you're talking about popularity this season. Makes you wonder, if the Punisher's getting a one-shot special, do we want a Wilson Bethel Bullseye special? I think we do. 60 minutes, all action, that's fine. Let me know your thoughts on Daredevil down in the comments below. So far, so good. Do I think Spider-Man's showing up? Probably not, but we'll see. And number 1, The Punisher One Last Kill releases on Disney Plus in exactly 1 month. Are you excited? I am very excited, but here's my thought process. I had thought this show was going to be from the end of Daredevil Born Again Season 1 when he escapes the prison all the way up until Spider-Man Brand New Day. 60 minutes, they announced this was going to be the length. 60 minutes, okay, I'm thinking that he's going to be in one spot the whole entire time. But then we see this trailer, and it looks like a movie. It looks insane. There's so much going on, and that leaves me really excited. And I think Jon Bernthal kills everything he touches, so in a good way, by the way. Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm a huge fan of Jon Bernthal, so let me know what you think. And that's all I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you grab something on the way out. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Peace.